it's great that we got to that piece of knowing your customer. Because what you've done is over time you've realized that there's not one size fits all. It's not just convenient for you, Brad. I'm going to go out and I'm just going to do one book and that's going to solve everyone's problem, right? Is you realized very quickly that there are going to be businesses that require something different for their needs, and you found a couple different or several different approaches to how do you meet them where they need to be met and how they want to ingest that. And I think that translates very well into the contact center space, because it's not just, hey, I only want to offer chat and that's the only way you're going to do business with me. Well, sure, if you have only people that want to engage with you via chat, then that makes sense. So let's kind of shift a little bit over to, things that we find really important in organizations and that we talk about a lot, right? These big buzzwords around mission and vision and values. Do you feel that either one of those or any one of those are more important than the other? And if so, what is it? Otherwise, what is the impact to a business that maybe doesn't have a defined mission, vision, or values?
I used to give less attention to and really lend less importance to mission and vision than I do now. It is so important, and I've seen better visions, better missions really help turn ships that where they had teams going off in different directions. So mission and vision are so important, and I look for three things: are they focused on the customer? Do they uniquely describe what we do? To meet them where they need to be met, and what's the outcome? So REI's got a vision. I don't have it in front of me. I'm going to get it a little bit wrong, but we want to inspire, educate, and outfit our customers to enjoy a lifetime of outdoor adventure and stewardship. I think that's pretty close to their vision. That's
Sounds
pretty,
about right.
yeah. That's pretty cool, right? I mean, I can be a new employee, and I've got a pretty good idea that we inspire, educate, and outfit. Why? To enable our customers to enjoy a lifetime of outdoor adventure and stewardship. So that can align a lot of decisions and initiatives in the organization. Just one more to mention: Services Australia, the federal government in Australia. They used to have a mission around, we want to deliver world class services, something like that. No one understood it. No one knew what that meant. Their vision now is that we want to create a simplified experience so that our constituents, our customers, can get on with their lives. Love that. Make it simple and easy for them so they can get on with their lives. They have to engage with us. We're government, so we have to be there for some key services, but let's make it easy on them. And it's really helped focus everything from individual coaching sessions to larger technology initiatives like authentication efforts, where let's voice biometrics. A customer's voice can get them right into the system and pull up information and route the contact if necessary. So vision's super important. And I've learned that over the years. Again, don't make the mistake I did in my early years and just not, oh yeah, it's kind of fluffy vision. Let's get on to things that, are crunchier. No, it's super important, and it lends that direction to the crunchy things we need to do to support it.
Yeah, I love that because for a long time, right, vision was almost this like page on your website. It was this like footnote piece at the beginning of a document or something. But it really, even just for our company, we look at it and we're made up of people, right? And people have to have a purpose or a reason to do something. If you want to start to tap into them engaging more, doing more versus less. And when you look at that and you see that people are empowered to be able to do more, or they're embracing the mission and the vision of the company, um, I think it translates into a better outcome for the business and for the end customer, whether it's a product or service that you deliver. And especially when we talk about the contact center space, right? Is even in the world of self-service and AI and everything, there's still these complex conversations. There's still a point in which at some point a human interaction has to happen. And when that person is able to embrace and understand where their role is in making that vision real, I think it's going to really turn the ship for a lot of companies and allows them to not just have it as a little thing that is a side note. So it's great to hear.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I would, Christian, throw in one more thing, one more thought too.
yeah,
If someone's sitting there and thinking, well, our company vision isn't that great, or it's just kind of kind of up here and how do we apply it, it's fine to have a vision and mission for your team and even for you as an individual. Like I'll go into organizations and a team leader getting exceptional results. I'll ask what are they doing differently? Oh yeah, that's Amy's team. Amy's got the A team, or the special ops, and they've got this camaraderie around what their part of the vision and mission is. So you'll hear folks warn against having multiple visions and missions, and certainly we don't want them to be different in how they play out. But it's fine to have a supporting mission and vision. I do individually, like going into a workshop or a keynote or something like that. For years, I'd get nervous, and that's all healthy and probably just a part of the freight. But is this going to go like I want it to go? Are they going to get out of it what they need to get out of it? And it just hit me one day. Don't worry about all that. You are here to serve. And I actually wrote it down. I got this scrap piece of hotel card stock that I wrote this down on. I've carried it around since then. I look at it. You are here to serve. All this great stuff about customer experience and enabling organizations to thrive, all that's great, and I've got to work on that every day. But that morning in front of that group, I'm there to serve. If I focus on that, it all rolls up to something that hopefully is helpful.
Yeah, no, I love the fact that you simplified it to something very core to what you're trying to do for others, right? And then that translates into the other things, right? If you're trying to help with customer experience or retention or whatever it may be, are you serving right now? Are you there to serve? And like for us, ours is promise keeping, right? So every time we
I
come
love
back,
that.
say, are we being promise keepers, right? And that can extend to other things as well, which is not just make a promise, keep a promise. Is part of being an expert in X or Y basically means, are you educating yourself? Are you always being a student? Are you always trying to make sure that that thing that you want to give out into the world, that you are keeping up with it, that you are providing things that are relevant to people? So it's great to see that you have something that resonates really deeply with the way we approach stuff. And so it's great to see that you've been so successful in that.